Hey everybody, what is going on? I am Maximus Rex and this is Big Baby Reviews. Today is Dale KEOWN Day. It is Wednesday, so we're looking at the next issue of its Incredible Hulk run from the early 1990s. This is issue 393, cover dated May 1992. It is a special 30th anniversary issue. This is early on in my comics collecting, not yet kind of being able to collect issues regularly, getting them at the newsstand, so I picked this up kind of out of sequence, out of order originally. Did not know at the time that this great Dale KEOWN cover, which I always remember and sticks in my head as a classic for at least myself, is a reference or an homage to the first appearance of the Hulk drawn by Jack Kirby way back in 1962. And I actually homaged that cover in my own comic series, Big Baby. I'll put that up on the screen so you guys can have a quick look at that. And so we're looking at this issue today. It's got a chromium cover. One of the early kind of gimmick covers. In and around this time, Marvel starts doing more and more of them. Not that this one's particularly, amazing or anything, but you know, worth noting. Usually when they had anniversary issues and stuff around this time, they would do something like this. It's kind of fun. It's green, you know, the Hulk is green. It makes sense. And that's the cover. So we're gonna open her up and have a look inside, see what's actually in the substance of this issue. So it is a 30th anniversary issue. It's giant size, got a lot of pages, stories by other creators that we're going to be looking at. We'll focus on the Dale KEOWN stuff, obviously, but I will have comments about all of these to a certain degree. And there you have it. So we'll be seeing some interesting stuff that I'm not going to get through here, as we'll get through the issue anyways, and I'll talk about it. Same art team, I think. Peter David as a writer, Dale KEOWN artist, Mark Farmer inker, Joe Rosen and Glynis Oliver, they're all there. And this issue as a kid confused me. I had no idea what was going on here when I first started reading it. I, kind of recognize this guy as the Hulk, but I'm like, why is he, white all of a sudden, just a big white guy? The Hulk kind of looks ridiculous when he's just a big white guy wearing glasses. Honestly, it's a weird kind of look. He's got the pipe and everything. And, later on, with more knowledge of comics history and the Marvel continuity and all that, I realized this is a reference to, again, the first issue of the Hulk. And it wasn't the Hulk. It was like Journey into Mystery or Tales of Suspense, one of those early, leftover Marvel monster series. So it's in reference to that and his origins and how he became the Hulk, right? So the basic idea behind this story, which is interesting, is the guy who caused the gamma bomb to go off while Bruce Banner was off on the field where they were testing it, right? And that's how he originally became the Hulk. That gentleman was a commie, I guess, or a Russian, so he was against the States back in those days, right? The early 60s. And again, that's what caused the creation of the Hulk. So what we're seeing actually, what's a little bit confusing, and I guess it was kind of meant to be, right? So we're kind of in the position of this guy. It's like he's reliving the past, basically. It's just kind of an elaborate kind of theater that they've created for this guy. The Hulk himself in here, he's smart now, right? So he's participating in this kind of fantasy that they're creating around this guy, who caused, as I said, the original gamma bomb detonation, and now he's given the chance not to hit it, and he hits it again, right? He just can't help himself, I guess, or that was his mission. Art up to now, we'll mention the use of the vertical 90s panels here, the image panels, to very good effect here with a slight zoom on each panel there. I don't think that's a stat necessarily from there to there, and neither is this. So, Dale KEOWN drawing each panel, putting in the work. Love, again, the screen tone he's using, this parallel line stuff looks really good on his art. Oh my god, like, what is going on here with the screen tones and the inking and stuff? Is this, some of it is screen tone, I think the parallel, and then there's hatching on top of that? Kind of cool, though. Like, there's something, again, on this newsprint, which I love, the textures come out looking, like, almost glowing. I don't know how to describe it. It's very cool, and I very much enjoy it. The way the colors and the screen tone and the hatching all kind of interact here. I mean, the hatching looks so precise. Is it another screen tone on top? I'm not 100% sure, but then, yeah, again, you see down here, you get lots of very pretty precise hatching here. Probably in the Dale KEOWN pencils, and then Mark Farmer, again, just softens up the artwork a tad, but it looks really good. It does look like Dale KEOWN, the expressions and the faces and stuff. The textures, very faithful. I even like this kind of ship they're in.